I've been through the ringer, the ticket, the middle to the little finger. Hi, everybody. Unfortunately, I can't stream the song I was just listening to while streaming. Sorry. Some dust caught my eye. So today we're going to be playing one or two games of Paragon. We'll see how the first game goes before I commit to playing any more. So I played a little bit. I've been playing a lot of AI, trying out new decks. Just new ideas, new concepts for characters and stuff. It's been going okay. I did play some player versus player. We're still flawless with Narbash. I've been trying to use Richter. I've been having a hard time landing his hooks. So I probably won't play him today, in PvP, just because it's... I mean, I don't want to play a character, like, in ranked... Well, it's not ranked. In PvP until I feel comfortable with them. As per usual, I will edit the stream once we're done to include the names of which characters are in it. So if you're trying to find a very specific character, if its name's in the title, then I probably played that character at some point. I ran into a weird occurrence last night, and that was repeated offlane Fang Mao, which was really interesting. So I don't really know what I feel like playing. I really don't want to keep using Greystone and Narbash, though, again, I mean, I'm undefeated with those characters. I'm really good with them, and I will win if I play them, but I want to get more used to playing the other characters. So, we'll see what people want. We got a jungle, Kwong, we got, Safelane, Sparrow. Which hero do you want? Which hero do you want? And the enemy team has a Grux. I've been running into a lot of Grux Chimera Rampage builds, and it's just been crazy. Just non-stop stuns. But I've also been running into a lot of pre-made parties, like 5-man stacks, all running together, which is just hard to do when you're solo laning. We managed to stay at around the same elo where we were, but again, I care and yet don't care at the same time, because people do look at elo and they will judge you on it. But at the same time, I'm like, it's not even ranked. Like, the game isn't officially even out yet. I guess we could offlane. I need to pick. Yeah, we'll offlane some steel, I guess. We're gonna go with the black carbon steel. So we're probably gonna be going up against Sparrow and Kalari. It's not really a great matchup for steel. But if our Kwong jungles really well, if he's really good at being in the jungle, he'll definitely be able to assist us. Like, he'll be able to show up and crush. So we have Sparrow, Decker, safe lane. That's alright. Decker's classified as a support. For some reason. I think she can give shields. I've never played Decker. She's one of 3 characters in the game I've never played. Her, Fang Mao and Rampage. I've never played them. Ever. In any capacity. Which isn't good. Like, I mean, even against the AI, I should play them. I mean, I have decks for them made, should the case ever come where I feel I need to pick them. But there's usually someone else who will fill that slot. Like, if I ever had to play a caster support, I would almost always pick Muriel, because I'm very comfortable with Muriel. I'm very good with her. Same with Rampage. If I ever have to pick an offlane, it's Steel or Greystone. If I'm playing jungle, it's Chimera or Kwong. Rampage doesn't have a reason for me to pick. especially with the whole, like, his rock is hard to hit. Hopefully this player connects, who's ever using the toaster. And hopefully if they don't connect, they're on the enemy team. That's super scummy to say, but you can't surrender for 15 minutes. It's really hard to win 4v5 versus players. You can win 3v5 against the bots if your team's good and they understand what they're doing. But against players, it takes what's already a hard fight and makes it just like inconceivable. Alright, they joined. Good. So the Princess Bride is getting a role-playing game. Like a tabletop pen and paper role-playing game. And I think that's interesting as shit. Now, I haven't played my Steel deck in a while. Which means it's probably shit. And it looks like it. It's very defensive, it appears. We'll pick up Bull Rush. So, hopefully, if our Kwang is good, we should be fine. Kwang's super strong in the jungle right now. Like, crazy good. I definitely need to make a second Steel deck for offlane and one for support. Because this deck was clearly built around being a safe laner. That's why I took the AoE pots. So these potions I'm using, if you're new to Paragon and you've never played before, these potions, the Shepherd's File and the Mender's File, they give slightly less healing and mana regen than a regular mana and regen potion. But they have an AoE effect. So if I drink the one that gives me health regen, I give everyone around me mana regen for 7 seconds. If I drink the one that gives me mana, I give life regen to everyone around me. It's kind of useless where I'm in the offlane soloing. Because I'm just not going to be healing as much as I normally would, which kind of sucks. So Kalari picked up her invisibility move first. That's alright. The problem is, it's just, I'm going to have a really hard time laning against these guys. However, that was some good minion kills. It's alright, let's let the tower hit it. Alright, he's taking over for the lane so I can back. So, it looks like he's good. He understands what he needs to do. He saw I was low, rotated to cover the lane for me so I can go back and heal. But my Steel's rusty, and again, this deck was made for Safelane. So, we'll see how that works. No, that's not good. Whoa. I mean, they're just gonna push me in, like, hard. And I can't even... I can't get any last hits, so I'm just not building card points at all. On the bright side, we're managing to push, like, equally as hard on their safe lane. Which is good. I think I'm actually going to pick up this right away. Because both Kalari and Sparrow deal physical damage. So, staying at the exact same health but gaining physical armor, I think is better for me. But, like, they're gonna end up getting their ultimates before me, most likely. At this rate. Alright, I'm gonna fall back down. So, we're just gonna try and hold off, basically. If we can get it till we get our ultimate, Kalari and Sparrow can easily be ganked by Kwong. We just need to level up one more time. On top of that, the longer we manage to hold the off lane, the better. If we can hold this lane till our safe lane takes their tier 1, it means we're going to be able to be a bit more aggressive. They're getting that buff right now, I believe, or placing wards, one or the other. Or they're rotating. So I am gonna ping that my enemy's missing. I just saw her level up. That's cool. She levels up even when invisible. It's you can see it. Man, it takes a lot of energy for the shield now. No? Alright. I normally would have bought my ward first, but I'm really sort of not able to right now. I better have brought one or I'm going to be real pissed with myself. Good gank. He didn't even need my ultimate, which means I'm going to be able to save it for when they come back. That was a good ultimate. Oh, good job, Kwong. Get out of there. Sparrow's gonna be on her way back very soon, though. And I really need to get my ward as soon as possible. Just to deal with Kalari. Because I can't see her when she goes invisible. But that was a good series of events. It was not a series of unfortunate events. Do I have a ward or did I fuck up? I fucked up. That is 100% on me. And I feel absolutely shitty about it. Alright, after this game, before we queue back up, should we queue back up, I'm fixing my steel decks. See, this is the problem with me. I'll be like up at like 2 in the morning and I'll just like in a fever dream start making decks that are just awful. But then I won't play that character for like a month. And I'll just forget that his deck is atrocious. And then I'll just pick it and play it. And then I wind up with a Safelane Steel playing in the off lane. With no idea what I'm doing. No wards. I know, I don't have any, I'm sorry. Oh, she missed, eh? That was a good use of my ultimate. But my mana is low, so let's fall back. Yeah, let's retreat. It's alright. I'm just gonna sit here and regen a little bit. You know what? Actually. Nope. Alright, never mind. They have a ward right there and they just took that river camp. I don't want to get ganked. Alright, we did get their offlane first. That's exactly what we needed to do. Oh. Yeah. Awesome. We got their offlane, which puts us in a more comfortable position. It means one of our safe laners should be able to, on occasion, roam a bit more. And be a little bit more effective at assisting with ganks and stuff. I do feel really bad that I don't have wards though, because not only should you always have wards, but we're against the Kalari, like the deck that needs you to have wards. I'm gonna help this Kwong out by giving him some mana regen with my health potion, my file, because that's what we're about. The two of us should be able to shred this tower, though. With a wave of minions? Oh, yeah. If we can get their off and safe lane down before they get one of our towers, that'd be the best. We shouldn't retreat too much. I mean, we almost had that tower. Oh, well. Alright. Damn it, they got the river buff again. They're being really good at getting those river buffs. We need to keep these guys off the tower as much as we can. Awesome. Alright, I have to be aware that Kwong has left me here. So I am on my own. I need to fall back. Alright. That was a good little bit of card points. The next time they manage to push into our tower, though, the thing is that at this current health, Sparrow will take it down. And I still have 20 seconds on my ultimate, so we're going to lose my safe lane tower, or off lane tower here. Basically, for sure. No, she's not pushing in. Oh. But the minions will still clear it if he doesn't wipe them out. Alright, that's a 12 cost card. It looks like we're gonna lose our safe lane. Possibly, because Decker's in trouble. No, alright, we lost our off lane. But that's fine, because we're about to take their safe lane down. I thought we took 2 of their towers already. Alright, never mind. I'm clearly crazy. We're gonna take this tower down. I'll take the shots if I have to. Because I am a tank, and it's what I'm supposed to do. Middle lane's being pushed by minions because right lane's in trouble. I'm gonna go deal with this. Alright, we're gonna lose that. For sure. We really needed her to not miss that stun, but alright. Alright, Kwong's in trouble. That's alright, we have our ultimate. Oh, Jesus. That was awful. I think we definitely need to focus on these. Is that another 12-pointer? Alright, these are 10s. That's a 9. That's a 10. Okay. We're gonna pick one of these up next. No, they have all physical damage. Like, all of it is physical. Except Howitzer. And I should be able to build enough health that I don't need to be afraid of howitzer. Alright, once we get in, we're gonna go back to our lane and we're just gonna sit there. Because I guess we're not at the point where we can just abandon our lanes and roam as a team yet. I am gonna go destroy this ward though. Because it's worth a lot of CP. Alright, we got away from that alright. We're gonna pump our health up a little bit. I'm gonna fall back a smidge. Zelda Freak 777, eh? That's that little elf boy with the green suit, right? So we're doing some decent job. We want to get our card points up so we can finish upgrading our shit. I really need wards. Like, you know, that's one of Steel's coolest abilities, like, in terms of look. It sucks that it just really doesn't do anywhere near as much as it needs to. Alright, we're gonna pick up some fat health. Get us almost near 2k. And then we're gonna focus on getting a little bit more prot. I don't know if they're building heavy pen, though. She has like 4 points of basic penetration. I don't really think that's quite enough to get through the 70 points of armor I have. See, the thing with Sparrow hitting me, that's all well and good, but it will make my minion wave swarm her. Alright, that's pushed pretty well. Oh, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You're super low. Let's pop both of our potions so we can get health and mana regen on both of these people. Well, next wave of minions should be coming up right about now. Yeah. There we go. Those minions are weakened enough that our minions should be able to take care of them. I really need mana. The camps are all down. Alright, so if Sparrow's still pushing this, no, okay. Never mind. Hi, Sparrow. You're dead. I don't know how our Sparrow got the kill and not me, but alright, I don't care. We got minions pushing middle, which is good. One of my biggest concerns is if Kalari builds enough lifesteal, she might be able to solo Orb Prime. Which would be terrifying. Especially where I don't have any wards, because I am absolutely a piece of shit. She's right behind us. Damn. However, we did get that left side tier 2, which is good. Not only because it puts us ahead of an objectives, but they no longer have their booster jets at base to get back as fast. It's gonna help us take all of them. Alright, right lane's being pushed a bit, so I'm gonna go clean that up. We don't quite have enough points to finish upgrading our second defensive card. Once I have the 6 CP, I'll back. And I think the next card we're going to get is going to be our Thunderclaver, just to give us a little bit of DPS. Whoa! Alright, I'll be right back. We're doing really well in the defense game. I think we still have our tier 1 mid, which for this point of the game is actually pretty crazy good. So our physical defense is up to 109 right now. It should probably be even higher, given the fact that they have 4 basic attackers, or basic damage dealers. Ten seconds on ultimate. 2, 1. We're gonna get health and mana regen for my whole team here. And our minions are pushing down that inhib on the right side. Shit, 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 shit. Good job. He has his ultimate back. The way he's charging in, it's almost a given when you see a Greystone being that risky that he has his ultimate. And ever since they altered his ultimate, it actually deals like a frightening amount of damage. Like, his ultimate will secure kills, which is good. It needed a buff. It's just equally scary. Shred basic armor. No, I don't think that's what we want to get next. Oh, I don't have a Thunder Cleaver. Never mind. I'm clearly high. This one is basic energy. Basic energy. Alright. You know what? We're gonna get Honor the Pure. We're just gonna build some fat shields for the team. Ah, my friend Colton's online. He's quite sick currently. I actually came on my PlayStation to just chat with him at a party because he has like strep throat or something. He's stuck at home in the basement of the house. Whew. Honor the Pure there, gave me a good bit of shields. Good kill. Alright, I'm going back in on this. Come on, Decker, please turn around and realize what we. You should have blew that up. Decker can trigger that early to deal a little bit of extra damage or a little less damage, but she should have done that in that case. I have Honor the Pure. Let's do this. Ah, never mind. I have no mana, guys. I had no mana. If I had mana, I would have said stay, because then I could have ultimated and wiped them all out. Yeah. I'll go. Mana, health. I'll go left lane. This is going really well. It could change any second, but we're definitely winning team fights, which is good. A big issue is their composition for them, right? Because they've gone like 4 physical damage dealers, I've just been able to stack huge amounts of basic protection. And it's definitely assisting to keep me alive. Good. Our Sparrow rotated on our own to clear that up. I was considering pinging it. Is there a way to say bait or prime? No. Alright. Buffs are up, though. And I want to get this buff, or trap Kalaria, she goes for it. God damn it. Alright, we managed to get away with that, but it did cost our ultimate. Which still has a fairly unfortunate cooldown. That was super good. Quag is so good right now. Hello, Luis Rivera? Howdy. Quag is really strong right now. Like, crazy strong. Hope you're enjoying the stream. They surrendered. Slow clap. Yeah, I feel like I could do one more. Thank you. I appreciate that. Every sub is just awesome. So, we're gonna be doing one more, at least, game of Paragon. We just had a very good win of Steel. I need to go fix my Steel deck, because especially wrong. 18,000 reputation. That's crazy. That's a lot of rep. You know what? We're actually going to take the time. We're going to rate our players. Pro, strategist, pro, team player. Yeah. Give it back to the people, yeah. Alright, before we play, I need to go delete that abomination of a Steel deck. This is like my only like complaint with the PS version of this. Alright, so we're gonna delete this, and we're also gonna delete two of our decks, because I want two Steel decks. Because I want one for Offlane and one for Safelane. So Centurion, always the Centurion with me in Steel. So we're gonna do our Offlane deck first. Alright, Offlane. Sweet. So, the first thing we want to pick up for Offlane, we're going to pick up a health token. I think that little bit of extra starting health is going to be good. Oh, no, we want mana potion, not cast token. Alright, so there's a good setup. For the Offlane, we're going to pick up the... You stop. Brawler's Ward. With double mana and one strike. Because, again, I find Steel's a little mana-intensive. And since we're in the Offlane, we're going to build an Elder Mage Amulet. We're going to build this at 9. So, 3, 2, 1. That's going to give us 150 plus 100. That's going to give us 300 extra health. Plus 18 plus 6. 24 power. That's not bad. Now, we are then going to build our defense items, because those are crucial. We're going to build 2 12s of this. One with double guard, one with double health. Then we're going to build this guy. One with double barrier. One with double health. So the reason we're doing this is basically, and you're going to see me do this exact same thing on the Safelane deck. If the enemy team, like the team we just did, has 4 of one type of damage, basic, then we go both of these. If they have a good mix, then we figure out which one's dealing the most damage. And then we pick the one with the heavier barrier of that type, and then get the other one which has the most health. I think that'd be really good. I think we definitely want to get a Thunder Cleaver in our offlane build with 5 for 10 points. Bubble Tap could be good, but I honestly prefer getting Honor the Pure at 10 or 9. So we're actually going to go mana health. I think that's really good. Honor the Pure is a really good card for Steel to have. I really like it. I'm also a big fan of Stasis Gem, so we're going to pick this up with a bunch of power shoved into it. Awesome. So this is our Offlane Steel deck. So now we're going to make a Safelane Steel deck. And the biggest difference is going to be the potions, basically. Because Safelane Steel is going to be run more as a support. Alright. Safelane Steel's whole thing is going to be using the files to assist. And we're also going to give him a guard token to be a little bit more defensible. Because, for what, at least at my tier, at like the middle gold, low gold, let's not be too generous. You can craft the card, but that's pretty expensive. Just buy packs. Whenever I hit 10,000 rep, I would just go and buy a booster pack. And before long, I had pretty much every epic plus doubles. Epic rare, or whatever they call whatever rare Thunder Cleaver is. They also gave away Thunder Cleaver one week as a weekly reward. Another easy way to get Thunder Cleaver, go to their website, sign into the forum there. They actually used to do a weekly vote. Like the cards for the weekly rewards, the quests, the cards they give away, they actually do votes with people to see what people want. And they've been known to put the epic rares there if enough people vote for them. So if you go to the site and, you know, post a comment saying you'd like Thunder Cleaver, it would also help. But then you have to make sure you do the quest, of course. Thunder Cleaver is good. Really good. I really enjoy it. It's one of the few epic rare cards where I think they really designed it well. Not that I think they designed their other stuff bad. I feel that, like, not all of the epic rare cards are all that great. And I definitely think that Thunder Cleaver is, like, a really good thing to have. You can also craft it, because card crafting it is a thing, but it's going to cost you a lot of resources. Once we're done making the deck here, I'll go in and see how much it would cost to craft. So we also want to get Honor the Pure, of course, with double mana, health. So this is our safe lane. So this is our guy who's all about support, which means we're also going to pick this up, and we're going to level this up to 11. Yeah, no problem, bud. I'll definitely go ahead and show you exactly how much it costs to craft. Just letting you know, it's probably going to be expensive. The crafting in this game, like, the ratio is a little skewed. We don't want this. I was considering it, but we really don't need it. We want things that help our allies, so we're actually probably going to get a circlet of mana, or, yeah, I think that's good. And I think we want to keep this one at a 9. Because we put Barrier of Will at an 11. I think that'll be good. We need wards. I almost didn't do it. We're going to pick up the Guardian's Ward with 2 strikes and a health. Awesome. So this is our safe steal. So yeah, let's go to the card crafting. If I can remember. Click any card to begin. Yeah, alright, 1 second. I could just search. That'd be quicker. Alright, Thunder. So, let's see. In order to craft this, you need 4,800 metal and 2,000 reputation. The 2,000 reputation isn't a big deal. Right now, you can get 2,000 reputation a game easily. I just got like 20 grand in a match because I leveled up, and I'm almost at the level cap. So 4,800. So let's just take a look at how long 4,800 is gonna take you to get. Just because I think it's really good to look over this sort of shit. It's not letting me filter by color? Really? Okay. They used to be able to do that. So how you get metal is by breaking down cards of the same color. So how you get metal is actually by breaking these cards down, the gray cards. So, if there's a card from here that you've gotten a lot of, that you don't really use. So, for example, a Sage's Siphon. Alright, Siphons are really good for jungles. I am never going to ever, in a deck, use 2 of these. I'm never going to do it. So the fact that I have 2 is completely useless. So you go to your cards, you click on the Siphon. Maybe. Let me try to remember how to disenchant. Craft. Ah, here we go. Then you hit the trigger and you go to dismantle. So breaking down this one card is going to give us 100 metal. The problem, so you get more metal for breaking down rarer cards. So me dismantling one of this guy is only going to give me 100 metal. I need 4,800. So I would need to break down that one card 48 times to get Thunder Cleaver. That's why I'm saying that right now their crafting system's kind of screwy. It just, the ratio is really bad. But if we were to say break down a epic rare card, not Thunder Cleaver, there should be another one here. Yeah, so say I was going to break down this Lazarus card, I'm only going to get 1,200 out of it. So you would need to break down 4 epic cards to get 1 Thunder Cleaver. So if you have 4 purple cards of this color, because they have to be the same color, you can break them all down, and then you'd be able to get Thunder Cleaver. But it has to be the universal cards. It has to be the gray cards. If you break down any of the other colors, you're going to get a different type of metal. You'll either get a Cursed Soul. Yeah, right? It does suck if you're just starting out. If you're just starting out, the best way to do it is just buy booster packs. I'll play with you. I'm totally cool with that, but we'll probably just need to do it against the AI. The thing is like, I'm currently, like, the middle of gold tier after that win. I'm probably at, like, 1330, 1320. And if you play with me, you're going to end up playing against harder opponents. People have been playing the game for a lot longer. I've had this happen. In a game I played the other day, someone on my team was playing with a friend who had just started, but that friend was like 1,300 points lower in rank than everyone else, and our team got slaughtered because he didn't know how to do all the things the same way. As a player just learns how to play by doing it. Oh well, I'm gonna break down a few of these. I don't need 3 of this. I'm never gonna use more than 1. I haven't been in the card crafting system like since it came out. I'm never gonna use more than 1 of these either, now that they upped the price of it. I wonder if there's a way to, like, cancel that animation. I'm sure there is. I don't mind. I have 7 of them. I just crafted 5 of them, didn't I? That is the worst. Well, that was a thing I did. Yeah, man, we could definitely play a game together. Just add me on Epic. My name is right there, same as my YouTube. And we can do a match together. I'll probably play one more. I don't enjoy playing more than 2 or 3 games of Paragon in a row. It just stresses me out. I really wish I could get rid of that monolith thing. Alrighty. Oh, you're player level 27. You're not that new. Alrighty. Let's do it. We'll see how it goes, and then I'll probably hop off. I might do some Skyrim stream later tonight. I think I'm doing like sort of an all-nighter tonight. I think I'll just sleep most of tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Oh, that is super refreshing. H2O, yo. Hey, hopefully we'll do good. I'm not the best really at this game. Really I'm not. If you watch my older Paragon videos, which are on the channel, you'll see. Yeah, we do get a lot of decent win streaks every once in a while, but I'm definitely very inconsistent. Like the game we just did, where I did a really good steal, that was great. I might not do good this match. And that's why I'm in gold tier. It's the reason why I'm like in the middle of gold. I'm just not consistently good, which I'm fine with. I mean, the game still isn't fully out. I do want to get into like more competitive stuff. If I could partner with Epic and be one of their like streamers who they like advertise, I'd love that. Play whoever you're most comfortable with. It looks like we already have an offlane, we already have a mid. So what we need is a carry and a support for that carry, which would be good. Just you put up who you're most comfortable with. We also could use a jungle. Alright, you're gonna go carry? Alright. I can go your Safelane. I can do that. We need jungle. What? Why are you going 2 in mid lane though? We need a what? Are they crazy? Alright, so we have a Gideon and a Gadget who are demanding the 2-man the jungle and force our other lanes to 1-man. She's going safe lane. Alright, so we're playing with some interesting people who are quite possibly on crack, Luis. And I'm very sorry that your first game with me is these crazy people. What the shit? Oh, fuck. This is going in the fucking Pookie Discord after this. Oh my god. Oh no, we're gonna two-lane mid. Someone has to juggle and Safelane has to one-man. And then she switches to Safelane. Like, the whole point of me picking Narbash was to Safelane with you. Because I can set you up for kills with my stuns really well. And because Murdoch really doesn't have an escape as Narbash, I'm really good at giving you a speed boost. Also, this deck is one of my Safelane support decks where I bring my files. Yeah, let's just, let's deal with this craziness. They're insane. What we need is Gadget to offlane and Greystone to jungle, which is not good at all. I can tell she's probably typing as she's just sitting there between those two inhibitors not moving. Ah, this sucks. I'm gonna ruin my perfect Narbash record. Ah, what did I do? Oh no. I'm like 7-0 with Narbash, man. Oh, this is gonna suck. That's alright. I'm still flawless with Greystone. Hey, there's always the chance we'll win. Those guys might be amazing. And yeah, we're against the very normal Greystone defense. Alright, here, I'm gonna leave you the last hits so you can get the card points. If I can. Don't go up too close, because I'm pretty sure they have a Grux, don't they? Yeah. Yeah. I had a Quag. Your mana's doing alright. I don't need to regen your mana yet. I love playing Safelane Narbash. We could still win, it's just, it'll be interesting. I think Gadget is possibly good for the offlane because she does so much damage, she'll be able to keep them off. And she's range, which is good. The biggest issue is she's just not tanky at all. I still haven't seen their Grux, but he's killing somewheres. I guess he's just sitting in the jungle. There we go. I needed that little boost of card points. Whoop. That's good. He's probably gonna have to back. So we'll be able to sit right here and kill his minions. Because if he comes in on us again at all, I'll just stun him and you just take him out with your shotgun. Yeah, see, he's backing right now. So this is where we find it if the enemy team is good. So yeah, alright, they are good. Their jungle rotated perfectly. Alright, you can fall back. Here, I'll give you some health regen. Yeah, so they're really good. As soon as their laner needed to back, their jungler rotated to cover the lane for him, which is exactly what he needs to do. The problem is, we're just like, I don't know, I guess we're getting split experience. I need to like look at the mathematics of how experience works. You're on my drum set, yo. It's hard to play that way. Alright, this is good. We'll be able to take care of these easy. But no, their Greystone's really good at just knowing, like, his limits. Which is scary for a Greystone. I would argue that's what separates, like, a really good from a really bad Greystone. So I'm gonna be trying to use as little of my mana as possible to save it for stuns and escapes for us. At least until I can level up to my ultimate. Once we have Crash Bang Boom, it's a little easier. Hopefully Gadget's alright over there. The biggest issue is just, Greystone, I don't feel is all that great in the jungle anymore. He used to be passable at it. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get my ward. Alrighty, ward. Lord's ward. And we're gonna pick up some mana. And I'm on my way. Boosh. I love those jet launchers. They're the coolest shit. If I could win every game without those ever going down, I definitely would. Alright, you go do your stuff. Like how they're saying we need wards when both people in the safe lane have wards and are using wards. Just land. Sounds more like they need wards. Oh, you don't want a 1v1 me Greystone. I will destroy a 1v1 Greystone as Narbash. Every day of the week. Wait, are you level 5? Yeah, you have your ultimate. Never mind. I can take on a Greystone 1v1 as Narbash, but it's really hard to take a Greystone on twice as Narbash. I love when my carry goes back to base. Gives me a few seconds. Yeah, I see him coming. It's alright, they were just switching places. This is an interesting team composition. We definitely drafted with some very interesting people. I'll agree to that. Alright, back up a bit. Grux is still back. Alright, I have my ultimate. Just give me a second. I'm gonna ward up behind us here. Make sure that Grux doesn't try looping around us. I do have my ultimate, but if we can, we want to save it for after he's used his first life. Or the next time Grux invades on us hard. That should be a dead Grim. Yeah. Alright, they traded. Yeah, things are going okay. Our left tower is getting pushed down more than our right is, though, which is bad. Because this is our safe lane. This is the tower that should be pushing. And it's just, it's a little dickish to push against the Greystone. Especially when he has a Grux babysitting him. It's alright. At one point he'll try to get the gank off on us and then we'll be able to take him down. Do they need me over there? It looks like... Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go help mid lane. Ah, shit. Never mind. That Grux should die. Alright, I'm coming back to our lane. I just wanted to make sure Gideon was protected. And I think we did a really good job there. We kept him alive. Alright, you back. I don't like this Greystone getting further ahead of us in levels at all. Hey, buddy. Probably could have dove me in the tower there if you wanted. Ah, he got me. But I stunned him in the tower. That's alright. I needed to go back anyways. I had not finished buying shit that I needed. And I had a lot of card points, but I was just sitting on them. Minor guard. Alright, I'm on my way. Gideon needs to stop abandoning his tower to minions. Like, hard. Alright, I need to go defend middle. I'll be right back. Because Grux could probably take it, and he might still anyways. Yeah, he did. And we're just gonna lose both towers at once. Ah, guys. Oh, Jesus. They're just pushing straight to the tier 2. That shit needs to be stopped. Alright, he needs to stop chasing. I'll be on my way back right now. Let's give those minions a speed boost as I walk by. Oh my god. Alright, I need to go to left lane. I'll be right back. Oh no, okay, they have it. Alright, I'm coming back to right. It's definitely an interesting team composition. It could be really lucky for us. But the fact that they have 2 tier 1s down before we're able to get one past half is super annoying. Watch out, Grux. They just insta-killed you, and me. Oh, Grim was there too. Yeah. We're too far behind on the tier 1s to the point where they're just able to completely abandon their lanes and just gank us like 3 to 1. And they're just completely invading our jungle, stealing our green buff. Hey, it's alright. It wasn't... that honestly wasn't your fault. We saw them coming. There was just nothing we could do about it. I tried to do everything I could with my ultimate, but I mean, even with all my armor, it goes crazy. Alright, I need to get mid, because I think they need my help. I'll come back right as soon as I'm done helping with this mess. Let's get our minions moving. We should be able to take mid down here, in theory. But probably not with a full health Greystone just sitting there. Alright, I'm rotating back over to you, Lewis. Every time I see a name spelled like that, I just think of Lewis from Resident Evil 4. I love him. Did you send out those invitations? I told you no more than 50 people. Yeah, so while that's all happening in the mid lane, we should down this tower. Alright, never mind. Let me just quickly heal like 27 health per second. Missed. Why are they voting to surrender, though? I mean, just play, well, it's up to you, Luis. This will be the last game I'm doing on stream right now, but I mean, I'm not about to vote to surrender. Good man. Oh, boy. Just the endless gags, you know? Well, that was a game. Now, a part of me wants to look on Agora and see the current ELO of who we're playing with. This could be interesting. You know, before I end the stream, I'll hop over and I'll check that. My computer and PC are set up to the same screen, so I'm not able to view them simultaneously. This is definitely going to be a black mark on my Narbash life. Definitely makes me wish I picked Steel. I would have picked Steel, but the other guy had Steel listed, so I went Narbash, and then he switched to Greystone. God, Narbash's lane clear is just non-existent. And I mean, I'm still fairly positive. The problem is the enemy's just getting way ahead of us in terms of levels. But I've come back from worse games. Like, an 8-kill deficit really isn't the worst I've ever had. But I am just getting, like, shredded. Alright, I need to get out of here. And I need to get out of here now. I'm dead. I got caught on the goddamn terrain. But still, we managed to get 2 kills there. We probably should have pulled back. That death was completely useless. I was going to pull back, but then Greystone pinged that he needed help, so I ran forward to give him a speed boost. Kessis. I now worship Kessis. Kessis is the new Jesus. I approve. Definitely. But yeah, that death was entirely my fault. It wasn't his fault at all. It was my fault. That was my fault. I should have yeah, I should have backed what I was backing. But the fact that it looked like he just needed a speed boost to close the gap was, like, too tantalizing to me. Alright, I don't like that they have our jungle warded at all. And I'm dealing, like, no damage to these guys. Shit. GTFO still didn't hit me for all that much. Quog's ability hit me harder. Which just goes to show how heavily Grim was nerfed. Alright, 2 for 3. When you're behind, I guess that's sort of like the best you can hope for. 2 for 3 plus a tower, though. I'll take it. That's like going 2 for 5. At least in how I'm going to view the math. I definitely agree with this. Yeah, they should know that people are coming back and they should be getting out of there. I'm gonna go left. It looks like the enemy has like a big ball of minions pushing that way, and I want to be sure to shut that down. Yeah, they got a minion death ball over here. I'm not able to do too much damage to these guys. But if I can take out the range ones, it'll slow the whole ball down. Like, I really want to help someone, but I really can't until they move in on a tower. Alright, I've almost beat this wave down to, like, manageable sizes. See, you can just walk up, use one ability, and wipe the whole freaking lane. I can't do that. Alright, you have this. Then we need to rotate to the right lane. We need to get to the right lane fast, because that's a big old clump of minions over there, too. Now that we have left lane pushing, right lane's where we need to be. We can win. We just need to make sure we stop the minion waves from winning the game for the enemy team, and then win a crucial team fight and take objectives. That's all we need to do. This game is not lost in any variation of that word. Especially if we keep managing to kill people like that. Alright, I'm gonna get some health regen on her. Alright, let's not chase the kill. Let's keep pushing the lane here. Alright, let me get some health back into our Greystone here. Alright, oh, there's Grim. Get out of there. Alright, good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade my card a little bit, then I'm going to try and dive right back in there. I'm going to pick up some barrier so I take a little less damage from Grim and a gadget. I didn't mean to use that. And Quag. I believe Quag does ability damage as well.
An enemy tower is under attack. Your power grows.
Mid lane needed to retreat there. The Germanos needs to be a little less negative, man. Come on. People make mistakes. It happens. There's no reason to be like a big old dick about it. Alright, here comes Greystone. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. No. They are rotating way too fast for people who aren't in comms together. How long is my cooldown timer? 48 seconds, 1 sec. Let's see if I can get to a Gora at that time. I'll read your comment in just a second. I saw it go up. Oh, I didn't lock my computer. Alright, I don't even need to enter the password. Yay for saving time. Agora GG. Agora. Sign me in, please. My profile. So let's see here, real quick. We're at a disadvantage. The biggest issue is that their gold player is way higher than me, and everyone else on their team is a silver player higher than everyone else on our team. Let's just, yep, I'm back. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Robert. We're having a bit of a rough match. We did really good earlier with Steel, but unfortunately, we're playing with a guy who's got like 50 elo on me, and everyone else on either team is silver. So we're playing like a 1 silver, 1 gold per team right now. Which isn't the worst ever, but the fact is everyone on the enemy team is higher than their corresponding member on our team. So, like, each individual player on their team is higher than each individual player on our team, except me, but the person who's in the same rank as I am is higher than me. Right? So it's just, it's not even that it's, like, unfair matchmaking, it's just, I feel this is just what's going to happen when when people from different tiers end up queuing with each other. Yeah, I know. It's not the best thing to go off of, but it is what we have currently, right? Until there's some internal ELO thing to use. Alright, I need to get up after this guy. No, he got him. Alright, we got that. Well, no, it's not a matter of bad. That's not the thing that's the issue. It's not like I think silver players are inherently bad. It's just the fact that when you start getting into the higher tiers, you run into people who play as a team a little bit better. People who've played together more. Plus, you'll run into parties more often. It's not that I would ever think that someone silver is bad, because again, I think I'm pretty okay at the game, and I mean, I'm just slightly above gold. I keep falling down to silver all the time. It's just when you have people from two different tiers queuing up together, I think it can occasionally mess with the matchmaking, right? Because this game is still beta. Right? Like, as much as it looks amazing and plays well, we're still in a beta game that doesn't even have a rank mode or its own form of elo yet. Right? Like, there have been a ton of matchmaking issues with this game. I've had games where I've gone up against platinum people as a lower gold, high silver, because I was playing with other gold members. That would always happen when we're 4 stacking or 3 stacking. When I was like high silver and a lot of my friends were gold, I would party up with them and we would end up playing against a whole group of plats. And it's just really hard. I think the game's a little too fresh still to do a lot of partying between tiers, because it can really mess with the system. Because again, I've had games where the 4 of us were gold, but then you had someone who it was their 3rd game ever, and they can be really good at MOBAs. I'm not saying they aren't. They can be fantastic at this style of game. They can be great at games in general. They could be, like, god tier platinum on a whole bunch of stuff. But the problem is, like, this game's matchmaking system is just going to behave differently. And it can cause issues, definitely. Am I upset about it? No, it's just a video game. Again, there's not even a rank mode yet. Get out of here, Louise. Exactly. See, that's the thing, right? And the whole point is that even if you lose a bunch of games, if you're really good at the game and your team sucks, if you just keep playing, eventually you'll hit the teams that get you higher, right? It's the trap of Elo to just say, well, if I had a better team, I would climb better because people are playing to my level. This was a thing that happened with Overwatch recently when they changed how their MMR worked. And people would go, I'm stuck at this rank, I'm stuck at this rank, I keep going down at this rank because of my teams. And people just said, well, listen, I mean, if you're good enough, you'll eventually be matched with players who are as good as you are, and you'll be able to get shit done. Force Gaming did a really good video on that. When it happened to Overwatch, because again their whole player base was like having a stroke about it. Alright, good kill for us. I don't like having to use my AoE ultimate on like one dude, but that was a good kill. Hopefully it'll catch us up. Do I mind losing? Not really. It's a learning experiment, or experience. Sorry, experiment. There have been times when I've died and I'm like, yeah, this was 100% my fault. This is what I did wrong. I should have looked at the map. Should have been paying more attention. I knew one guy was coming. I should have known they were roaming. That could be a thing, but then it would be very hard for players to climb. The reason they start at silver is because very quickly you're going to figure out if you're climbing or falling. If you start at 0, there's really no way to dip lower than that, right? I don't believe there's anything such as, like, negative elo, right? Alright, I need to get back out to right lane. I'm here, Luis. Oh, the minion took the hit. Should have aimed higher. My bad. Get out of here. Get out. Get away from me. Whew. Ooh, they are right on my butt. And I think the reason they start at 1200 is to give players an idea right off the bat of whether they're climbing or failing. Because again, I mean, I've played... well, see, it's just... the reason I'm making a lot of sense is because this is just something I think about a lot when I look over the statistics of video games, right? Because I've played about 350 games or something? No, less. I've played like 280. And I've won 151. I have more than a 50% win rate. And that's all you need, right? That's the whole thing about ELO and video games. Especially with a game like Hearthstone. If we're talking about climbing ranks in Hearthstone, all you need to do that is a win rate of 50% or higher. That's all you need to do to win that game and climb. And that's amazing to me. Just the season, I'm not sure 100% what you mean. Oh no, that's in my whole game, the whole career of the game. And I think we're going to win this game, even though it was a weird fight, because we did exactly what I said. We didn't give up, we focused, and I was playing Narbash, which again, I'm still undefeated at since Monolith has come out. I'll show you my stats here in a second, because I was only going to play, GG Luis, I was only going to play 2 games today, because I get really stressed playing these games, like really stressed, because I really like winning and I get a rush about it. But it really like it like stresses me out. I'll show you my stats here in a second. That's good, man. We got like 9,000 experience there. I think. No. Less? I don't know. The way they do experience is weird. I guess we got 5,870. I'll show you guys, because I am going to be ending the stream, but we can take some moment and just talk. Louise, if you want to back out and queue up in another match, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to be playing another one right now. So, I've played about almost a full week of time in this game. I do play against the AI a lot, just to try new decks. So I've played 243 games, and I've won 154. So again, I have higher than a 50% win rate. And, yeah, I mean, I'll probably check you in, especially if I ever end up playing against you, because that's one thing I like doing on Agora. I will hop onto Agora just to see my opponents, and see their match history to see who I'm going up against. So, again, I'm more of an assister. Like, I don't really play the assassin-y type characters. If we go to my heroes and I show you my heroes, my most played heroes are Howitzer, Iggy, Narbash, Muriel. I play a sick ton of Greystone, and that's really it. Like, these are the people I play this game as. I play a lot of supports, I play tanky guys, and I play burst mages. That's about it. And I play the least of the burst mages, right? Because, like, a burst mage is more like Gideon or Gadget, someone who does an insane amount of damage, whereas I do more like Iggy and Howitzer, who are more like area suppression guys. Yeah, I try to do a bit of everything too. I do play a bit of Bellica. I play Bellica a lot because I really like her. She's definitely my favorite of the burstier mages. I play a little Grux. I've been playing some more Chimera. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, going to Agora isn't good. Like, you should never judge someone by their elo. But the problem is if you're queuing up with people from different tiers, I think it really messes the matchmaking up. And you're going to end up occasionally having a harder game. Because again, like, if you go back, Robert, and watch from before you joined, the reason that game was so crazy, let me actually go to my personal games. Which is personal. I went to recent for some reason, I'm sorry. So, our team for that game was Gadget, Gideon, Greystone, Murdoch, and Narbash. So, during the draft, the Greystone showed that he was going to pick Steel. Gideon showed he was picking Gideon, he was first pick, and Gadget showed she was picking Gadget. So I was like, alright, so we have Steel for, the offlane, Gideon for middle, I will safelane with Luis, my new subscriber, as Narbash, because Narbash, I'm pretty sick at Narbash. I'm just really good at setting up kills for ADCs. And then Kami will just have to switch out to a jungler because we need a jungler. So what basically happened was Kami, Gadget said, we need a jungler. And I'm like, what do you mean? I mean, everyone else has filled a slot except for jungler, and you're the only person who doesn't really mesh with our composition. You should fill jungler. And Gadget started talking about how him and Gideon two-man mid. And I'm like, what? What? Why? Why are you two-manning mid? So Steel switched over to Greystone, because I guess that's the only thing he has that lets him jungle. Greystone's not a very good jungle. I would much prefer Quag. Quag is crazy in the jungle right now. Chimera's alright. He used to be a lot stronger. So, this is another thing that happens when you're playing with people who may have played even more time than me, right? They may have played more games than I have, but they're doing really weird, nonsensical things, like wanting to two-man mid with Gadget Gideon because they can just feed themselves on ganks. Messes the whole composition up, because then we can't have two people in the safe lane because we need a jungler, and then one in the safe and one with the off. And they didn't start telling us this until we'd already started picking people. Like, I had already picked Narbash when they're just like, oh, we need a jungler because I'm mid with Gideon, and I'm like, I can't solo lane, I'm Narbash. Narbash's lane clear is quite possibly the worst in the game, outside of using his ultimate, which, if you use for minions, is just awful, because it's such good CC. So, like, they really, really went, like, crazy with this. And that's just not something I think you're going to see if you're queuing into teams of the same tier, if that makes sense. Like, occasionally you'll see someone who does something a little weird because they're trying it out, but I really think that's why the co-op versus AI is there. And it's really hard to say that because the AI are so stupid and you're able to just steamroll them, so you don't really get the same experience as fighting someone who's good at the game. But it's just, there's a sort of etiquette to the draft in any MOBA. Heroes of the Storm, which I play, there's an etiquette. League of Legends, I play it. Smite, I play it. This game, I play it. You gotta learn how to draft. And if you play a lot of games, you're not necessarily knowing how to draft right. Especially where other people are filling positions and doing things right on the expectation you're going to do the things. Now, if they told us this immediately from the start before anything was picked, yeah, we could have done this. We could have made it different completely. I could have switched to the jungler. I could have played Grux and roamed between off and safe lanes. So that they would never feel too pressured. Anytime the enemy was pushing them back with a 2v1 lane, I could go in and secure some ganks. But because they just chose to do this without telling anyone until they realized that we were messing with their composition, it put our whole game at risk. Now, we still won. So you might think I'm just complaining for no reason. But that won't work at higher levels. Just because you can get away with making a mistake at a lower elo like silver, you should stop because it's a bad habit to develop, right? Like, there are people who will do something in a game and they'll go, I shouldn't have done this because this would get me killed in any other situation, but I could get away with it right now. And that forms terrible habits. And it happens in every video game. Every video game. So when it comes to the stream like that, it's just like... when it comes to, like, the draft... Sorry, I said stream, because I was thinking of streamers I know who make those problems and vocalize why they shouldn't do it. And Agora is not great. But Agora does track all of your games. Like, if you go to my Agora, you can go back and probably see every game I've played this season. You can see the ELO of who I was playing, who I was with, and that's a really useful tool because it's going to show you how I draft. It's going to show you how enemy teams have drafted. It could be the people I was beating were drafting a certain way, and it adds another layer to the strategy, and that's why I like going to Agora. Plus, I want to hit platinum. I want to be good at this game at some point, or at least up where, like, Pookie is, who's one of the few streamers from Paragon I personally watch at my spare time. That's enough of me rambling, though. I do appreciate you guys coming by, and you're welcome to sub to the channel. I don't play Paragon all the time. It's more of like a 1 to 2 times a week stream, but I upload videos daily. I do Skyrim streams once or twice a week as well. And I'm definitely gonna be doing a special stream Tuesday when Aurora comes out to show off the new character, because I do that every time they do a new character. But yeah, sorry for rambling there about stuff. It was just on my head, and you gave me a reason to talk about it. So yeah, thank you too for coming by, Luis. Thank you for a great game. Super glad that we won, and you're not a bad Murdoch, man. I'll definitely play with you again on a later date. Try to get a few more games in, and hopefully you get that Thundercleaver. Yeah, it is. But again, you gotta find the character you're comfortable with. 1 or 2 of them who you're really good with. I am currently, since Monolith has come out, undefeated with Narbash and Greystone. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that these are characters I know how to play on this map. In this meta, I can play these characters and win 100% of the time. I don't have a great... It's only like a 20 game pool, because again, I often end up playing other characters. But I honestly think the trick is finding 2 to 3 characters you're really good at. And as soon as you get in a draft, say, "Hey guys, I'm really good as these 3 characters in these three positions. If I can do one of these, I'll be the most useful for the team." And yeah, you're gonna get toxic people who are just, "I don't care your last pick, you're gonna fill what I tell you to fill." You'll get assholes, but commit to it, and you will climb the ladder, because that's what I've been doing. Uh, I want to thank Louise for subbing to the channel. If you sub as well, awesome, nice to have you here. I hope you enjoy our daily videos. I'm gonna now. I think I'm gonna go play some XCOM or something, or I might go do some actual work. But it was a good 2 games. I will be up editing the video to the include the names of the champions today, so people can, if they want to see gameplays of a specific hero, they know today's video is Narbash and Steel, because I think that's good. Alright, Robert, see you, and anyone else watching, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. I might do more Paragon streams if I get more consistent viewers, because I like chatting with people. Clearly I don't shut up. I'm gonna end now. So I'm gonna go by, and I'm not just gonna keep talking about it, I'm just gonna leave. And I'm probably gonna do it mid-sentence, just like the